Welcome to the finale of Skyrim Civil War Spy. My name is Ricky and this is Morgan. That is right, today we are taking Solitude for the Stormcloaks and ending this God's forsaken war once and for all. Yep, there's a dragon. I heard a dragon. What's the set doing here? Alright, fine. Guess I'll help out here a little bit too. We're gonna take on this dragon. I might as well shoot it with an arrow or four. Get my archery skill up, since that's pretty much the one thing that Morgan didn't really count on was archery becoming like a useful skill for her. I mean, she expected illusion. She expected, don't get me wrong. Ow, what was that? That was weird. Must have run off. We killed it. So now we're heading up to Fort whatever, who cares, to reclaim it for the Stormcloaks, because I guess we need to do that before we can take the city. I don't know why. It just seems like we should just take the city now. Yep, there's the fort. There's the men. Let's see if this goes better than the last two times. Last time it went okay, mostly due to the fact that, you know, I was able to frenzy more frequently. But dude, wow, that was a bad miss. Oh, hey, look. We're actually breaking this down at the beginning? That's incredibly unlike you guys. I honestly can't tell if this is going better or not. So this week I'm going to be talking about Morgan's future. Specifically, come on, magic, thank you. What he said. Wait, no, the opposite of what he said. My illusion went up. That's exciting. So this week I'm going to be talking about Morgan's future. Not specifically on the channel. This is the finale. And we won't see her again, probably. I don't know. I doubt it. I'm not going to say never, but I am going to say probably never. You know? But Morgan is unhappy with the Stormcloaks, but she also knows that they are also not long for this world in her, you know, universe, that is. So we're switching to Fury, so I can target these guys better. But yeah, so basically, because she knows that the Stormcloaks aren't long for leading Skyrim, because the Dominion's going to take the Empire and then take Skyrim, but he's not really 100% certain that, you know, that's going to happen. There's no guarantee that the Dominion can even defeat the Empire. The whole bunch of them just hiding up here. There we go. Let's have some fun with this. Yes. Fight each other and not Morgan. But she also knows that she can't stay in Skyrim, at least in the, you know, interim, because staying in Skyrim means, guys, each other, not Morgan. Staying in Skyrim means that she might get, you know, even though she's officially, you know, a kin of Ulfric Stormcloak or whatever. I don't know what the rest of the Stormcloaks are doing, but I'm having a grand old time fighting, or having these guys fight each other. Come on, thank you. We gotta be getting close. 0% remaining. Sweet! Well, this has seen better days. As has this. Hope they clean up after the battle. That would be a good thing to do. Alright, Ulfric, let's do this thing.
This is it, men. It's time to make the city ours. On this day, our enemy will know the fullness of our determination, the true depth of our anger, and the exalted righteousness of our cause. The gods are watching! We now fight our way to Castle Dower, to cut the head off the Legion itself. And in that moment, the gods will look down and see Skyrim as she was meant to be, full of lords who are mighty, powerful, and free!
Yeah! Now, not those stupid elves who were here first.
Sons and daughters of Skyrim!
Right. Whatever. Into the city. Skyrim should be free from these awful, awful Imperials. And the Empire that was created by Talos, the awful, awful, awful creature that we revere and worship mightily. But whatever. Forget that part. Forget the part where the creator of the Empire is Talos. Forget that part. Forget that literal part. Oh, we can't go this way. Of course we can't go this way. Why would I assume we could go this way? It's not that easy when you take Windhelm. Hey! You! Ulfric, we can't go that way. This way. Ulfric, this way. Got a sword, so I'm gonna break this thing so I can move on. The rest of this quest. Because I'm... Come on! Break the dang thing! Hurry! How hard is it to break this? Alright, fine. That was a little more difficult than it really should have been. But it didn't take me that long to break it when I broke it with an arrow. Can I go this way? Yes, fight each other, Imperial soldiers, so I don't have to. I'm gonna come up here. I'm gonna hang out by Victoria Vici's house. I'm sure she's not gonna be super thrilled with this, given that she's the Emperor's cousin and all. Just a crazy fear I have that she's not gonna be super happy with the whole us taking over Solitude thing. I guess technically the Stormcloaks don't take over Solitude, since Ulfric probably wants to still rule from, you know, Windhelm. Oh hey! Look who's decided to show up! The rest of the stupid Stormcloaks! Could you guys move your butts? Just a little bit. Please!
You're wrong, Ulfric. We need the Empire. Without it, Skyrim will assuredly fall to the Dominion.
You will.
You were there with us. You saw it. The day the Empire signed that damn treaty was the day the Empire died.
You're a damn fool.
Stand aside, woman. We've come for the General.
He has given up, but I have not.
Okay.
Go. You're free to leave.
I'm also free to stay and fight for what I believe in.
You're also free to die.
This is what you wanted? Shield brothers and sisters killing each other? Families torn apart? This is the Skyrim
Woman,
you
stand
want?
aside.
That's not the Skyrim I want to live in.
Rika, you don't have to do this.
I think she does.
You've left me no choice. Talos, preserve us.
So I'm really glad you guys felt the need to talk for an hour and a half. But I'm also... Oh yeah, you want to duel, Tullius? Let's duel, Tullius. Let's duel. Did you guys disarm her? Tullius is on the ground, guys. Can we just not? No? We gotta do this?
You realize this is exactly what they wanted.
What who wanted?
The Thalmor. They stirred up trouble here.
How does he know
Forced us
this?
to divert needed resources and throw away good soldiers, quelling this rebellion.
It's a little more than a rebellion, don't you think?
No.
We aren't the bad guys, you know.
Maybe not, but you certainly are the good guys.
You aren't the good guys.
Perhaps you're right. But then what does that make you?
You just said it yourself.
The bad guys, right.
It makes us right.
Wrong.
And
But whatever.
if I surrender,
The Empire I remember never surrendered.
That Empire is dead. And so are you.
so be it.
Just kill him and let's be done with it already.
Come, Galmar. Where's your sense of the dramatic?
Right, because Ulfric loves drama.
Gods. If it's a good ending to some damn story you're after, perhaps the Dragonborn should be the one to do it.
Just to be clear, neither one of you should know that.
Well, Dragonborn, what do you say? Do you want the honor?
I was doing it! Fine, I'll kill him, jeez.
Dragonborn, here. Use my sword to do it.
Why is your sword a
This
dwarven
moment will
sword?
be immortalized in song. Make it a good
Just to be clear, I'm using my ethereal bow. But whatever. Or I'm gonna... There we go.
Good. It's done.
Well, I
I suppose some kind of speech is in order.
Is it, though? This is gonna be super awkward
I am indeed
when the
Ulfric
Dominion
Stormcloak,
comes in and wipes you
and at
all
my
out with their
side,
magic.
A woman we know as Stormblade, and the world knows as the Dragonborn. And indeed, there
Not
are
been
many that
recognized by
call
the
us
Dragonborn
heroes.
by anybody.
But it is all of you who are the true heroes. I cannot accept the mantle of High King. Not until the moot declares that title should adorn my shoulders will I accept it.
And what about Jarl Elisif?
Yes, what about the Lady Elisif? Will she put aside her personal hate?
Who are you talking to?
and a
She's over
misplaced
there.
love for the Emperor and his coin, so that the suffering of our people will end? Will she acknowledge that it is we Nords who will determine Skyrim's future?
And the Dominion when they
Will
come
she
in and wipe
swear
you out
fealty
later.
to me, so all may know that we are at peace and a new day has dawned?
I do.
Then it is settled. The Jarl will continue to rule Solitude. The Aldmeri Dominion may have defeated the Empire.
That's
but
questionable.
It has not defeated Skyrim.
But they will.
The Imperials are not going to leave us alone. They still have camps in the hills. They'll continue to strike out at us whenever and wherever they can.
I'm not afraid of the remnants of the Legion. In time, they'll all give up and go home. What I fear is that the Thalmor will see our victory here and turn greater attention to our shore.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna do.
We must be prepared to face them.
No, they're gonna do that.
Aye.
And of course, we couldn't have done it without you.
Yeah,
May the gods preserve you.
yeah.
May the
It's
gods preserve us all.
not like I did this specifically to weaken Skyrim so that way the Thalmor can come in, because that's not a thing that I decided that needed to happen. And as we look down on the Temple of the Divines, which is missing one, by the way, we have to acknowledge that we did it. Skyrim is now in the hands of the Stormcloaks. What does that mean for the future of Skyrim? Probably that not too long from now, the Dominion's going to show up, wipe them out, and then take on the Empire. Or maybe the reverse of that. Go in and defeat the Empire properly this time, no treaties, and then come to Skyrim. As for Morgan, well, she could join the college. She thought about that. She thought about maybe going and seeing the Somerset Isles. She's never seen them before. Her parents weren't even from the Somerset Isles. They actually grew up in Cyrodiil too. So her home has always been Cyrodiil. And it probably will always be Cyrodiil. So she's probably going to head back home. Even if her home really isn't there, it's still her home. This has been Skyrim Civil War Spy. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.